You freaking ready?
What's up? Let's go.
Ryan, so you have your tether and your...
Yeah, I actually got 2 tethers in there, everything. I got my bow, my saddle. Mason, that light is very bright.
That's all right. I gotta have it to see you.
I was telling them, I don't think these people around here realize it's bow season. Let's go. Let's go.
Nobody's up.
I was like, Jeff, that girl's like 70 years old.
Let's freaking go.
I'm ready.
Well,
All right.
shoot straight and true.
Cool. You've said that like 3 times. All right. Good luck. Let us know what happens.
Yeah, well, I don't think I have service anywhere, so...
I don't think we do in that valley either. I don't know.
I'm kind of screwed until we get to town.
Ohio bow season is finally here. Me and the boys have been pretty eager to get out after some of the bucks we've seen this year scouting public. One buck in particular we spotted just a few days ago. He's a giant mainframe 9-point with a few kickers and a drop tine. We all knew we wanted to be in the area that we saw that buck, so heading into the woods that morning, he definitely was on our mind.
Colton? Dude,
Opening day.
opening day.
2023. We're on the road right now.
I should have said that. We're gonna have to bleep that out.
A little foggy out, man.
Yeah, it's not a good time. I feel like we've been driving for like an hour just because it's so foggy. I'm trying to
Really
get to this pin.
What are we doing, Colton?
We're about to go hunt. We are out here at our spot. It's dead quiet. So we're gonna sneak up in here. I don't know about sneaking, but we're gonna go up in here probably 300 yards uphill and get set up. So let's freaking get to it. Once we get to the top of this hill, we'll just reassess because I don't know if I want to go all the way up top or stay down low. So I wish you could see in here without a light. It is so dark in here.
Yeah, it's pitch black. The leaves have not fallen.
No, not at all.
Getting ready to go up in this tree. I'm gonna try to get set up. It's getting ready to get daylight here before too long. We want to, we like try to be up there, settled in before the crack of dawn. Tell them where we are. Yeah, tell them where we are.
September 30th, opening day of Ohio archery season. Me and Mason's over on a public piece, up on a ridge covered in oaks. We wanted to be down by a cornfield, but the wind didn't work out that way. Colton and Ryan, they're out on public land as well. So good luck to them guys.
Got my camera guy with me today. Dude, what do you think about this setup?
I think we should have found a different tree. Had a few mishaps. Coin dropping stuff out of the bag. It's all part of the plan though. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
this hill, kind of just see what we see, kind of do some scouting, maybe see a deer, maybe shoot a doe. So I guess we'll see what happens. So we just came up here, we found this spot. This is like a big oak ridge. I think we scared a deer off down the road that was eating acorns. So we're just gonna sit here and see what we see. Then we'll probably be back in here maybe Sunday or next weekend to set up in here with our saddles. But we left the saddles back down there just because we wanted to go ahead and scout it. So if a big doe comes by, I probably might shoot her. Then Ryan's gonna freaking drag it for me.
Yeah, it's not bad enough that it would hinder us from getting across.
That right there's seeing a lot of traffic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess we can just leave the camera.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in a pretty good spot.
I agree. We got 13 pictures, we only need one.
Yeah.
They're big.
This is Colton realizing that he set up in a really spot today.
That's right. Very, very.
And with their ability to multitask through any job around the yard or farm, they'll provide you with outstanding value.
Okay, we have made it to our evening spot. This piece we're going to be hunting is actually where I shot my buck. We're going to the Money Tree tonight. It's a hell of a walk back on public, so we stopped at this guy's place to see, Jeff actually knows him, see if we can access through his field. If we can, that'll probably save us at least 30 minutes. It's 4 o'clock right now. It is 81 degrees. So Jeff's been back there talking to him for about 15 minutes. So hopefully it's good news. Hopefully we can walk through his field.
We good, dude?
No way.
Yeah, and he did recognize that I've gained a lot of weight.
What happened? Like, but he recognized you?
Yeah, he recognized me right off, but then he said, no, I do lease that out to some guys north of Columbus, and they might not be fond of that. I said, I'm just wanting to walk straight up your fence. I said, if you told me no, I'd still be walking straight up your fence, just on the other side.
Yep.
And he said, well, I guess if you're walking straight up the fence, that's fine. He said, but what are you gonna do if a 22 pointer runs out there? I said, I guess I'll just watch her run.
That's cool.
So,
Well, that saves us a bunch of time.
yeah, it's gonna work out pretty
Sweet.
good.
Let's do it. There she is. Tree of trees. Let's do it.
Alright, me and Mason's back for the evening. We're at another part of public hunting. It's like 75 degrees now, probably about 80 when we walked in. The conditions aren't the best for a leaning tree.
Dude, I'm sorry.
But we're gonna make do. This looks like a really good spot, dropping acorns all over the place, and there's a lot of deer sign. So, perfect scenario. This branch isn't in my way. Next thing would be the tree isn't leaning.
Is it leaning?
Yeah, I gotta hold myself over here. If not, I'm gonna be laying in your lap.
Oh, it's leaning this way.
Yeah, if I go to shoot, don't be alarmed, but I might stick a foot down on your platform.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's getting ready to fall. Can you grab it? No. If I move, it's falling.
Alright, I might move that somewhere else. Come right up through here. But it's gonna be super, super tight. I mean, if we get back in here, but I kind of also want to see more than just.
I mean, we could just push through it. Maybe follow one of them.
Kind of follow it up, because that way the road's not messing with us.
Yeah.
That was a doe. And she was right there where the diversity changes. So that was our plan, was try and see a deer here on this edge. And I think them bucks are going to be further back up in here and stage up a little bit further up on this point, on this next point. So, I mean, we got really close to that deer.
She was what, 20 yards?
She was 20 yards. Well, I think she was 20 yards. I didn't range her, but by herself though. So, I mean, could have, I say it's a doe, but it could have been a spike or something too. But that's one. That's the first deer of the year. One down. If he didn't get too far, just go super slow and get a place to set up on this trail.
Yeah.
It's two of them within 5 yards. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was we started in a dried up creek bed and we got to where there's tracks that cut up and we just started coming up and it's really thick through here. And we got to a spot where it opens up where there's a couple major deer trails where, that we showed you, we went another 10 yards and I seen a deer that was just standing down below us 20 yards. It was right up here. So when we did that, that deer took off and didn't blow. We went another 5 yards further up, and we heard one deer get up, 2 big bounds, and it sounded heavy. And he did a couple quick blows, but then like didn't hear him run or anything after that. So I said we light bumped a buck. But now we're going to drop back, swing around and get up a ridge. And kind of hopefully he makes the same swing. So. Just going straight down to this bottom. There's nothing, there's no wind in here. We started 2 creek beds over, popped over a little ridge. We've seen 1 deer, and we bumped another deer. We don't know what the other deer was, but we got into this one, and there's a bunch of them on both sides, right at the very edges of this creek bottom. Some pretty heavy trail. So we're up here on this we're on this little ridge, this little median ridge, where we got to a flat spot in this down tree behind us, this back cover. And we got shots 30, 20. We got a shot here at 20. And then if I can get drawn and stand up, there's a shot behind me at 20. So we're hoping they work down and go down to the fields on private, but we're hoping to catch them right here in this little transition area. Well, it's 6:20, and we wanted to get one little leg stretch in before the magic hour hit. And we stood up. We were standing for about 30 seconds, and about 40 yards to the right, there was a deer there. We didn't see it, so rookie mistake, I guess. But we'll let you guys know if anything else exciting happens. But that makes laying eyes on 2 deer, but by itself again. So I couldn't tell you what it was. I just saw a tail. So mid-evening update. It's very nice out here. The sun's setting. It's beautiful. I'm sure the deer are moving great. They're just not moving over here where we're at. But we're not giving up. This evening up, the light's too dark for the camera right now, but if you look at the treetops, it's still pretty light. It's just so thick. We had that 1 deer that was 40 yards from us, and we made it. We tried to make a last minute stretch, but we'll get back in here sometime. We'll figure these deer out. It's only the first day, so. We've seen 3 too. Yeah, we've seen. It's not like we didn't see anything. But eyes on 2 deer for sure, and we heard for sure a 3rd one. We don't know what the 3rd one was, but it sounded big, yeah. We figured they were bedded up on those little
call them secondary ridges, but it's really just a little ridge between two creek beds where it forks, and got in there, seen it was super thick, and then just kind of picked the creek bed that was closest to the fields and bumped two of them out of their beds. What we thought worked, we kind of didn't execute to our greatest. It was the first day, but got a long season, and we're gonna figure these deer out before it's said and done. So
yeah, we'll be back in here hopefully sometime soon.